Hey world, this is Eddie Johnson from the Real Talk Network. We're here today doing a very special interview with our very own man Disa Johnson from Disa J Productions. And today we're going to talk about conflict resolution. And Disa, I know in your fashion shows and in your plays there has to be conflict. What type of conflict do you deal with on a day-to-day basis?
Well, we deal with numerous conflict. One
Okay.
conflict in particular is during the fashion shows that I produce. A lot of times, the young ladies may fight over the spotlight.
The spotlight, the coveted spotlight. Well, now, how do you handle those types of situations? What is your policy on conflict resolution?
Well, I have 4 steps for my conflict resolution.
Okay.
Um,
What's step one?
the first step is where the two individuals who are in conflict, they use messages, such as,
Okay.
I feel as though you are always trying to take the spotlight.
Okay. So why iMessages? Why not just say, "Hey, I feel like you're trying to." That is an iMessage. Why not say you're trying to take my spotlight?
Well, the reason why we use iMessages is so the other person or the other individual doesn't feel accused.
Okay. I get it. I get it. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna have to start using that iMessages. I have to use that with my kids. All right. Step two.
Step 2 is mediation. This is where a trained individual within the production meets with the two individuals
Okay.
that are in conflict. The mediator helps the two individuals come to a resolution.
Oh, okay. 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 Now, how do you choose your mediator? Who are these mediators?
Well, my mediators could be somebody who is a little bit older
Okay.
than the two that are in conflict.
Sure.
A little bit older and a little bit wiser, or somebody who is their age, who may have experienced this type of conflict.
Gotcha. Gotcha. That's wise. Now, you said you have 4 steps. Now, what's step three?
Step 3 is the written communication to the director, which is myself.
Now, that sounds serious.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's if step number 1 doesn't work, or
Gotcha.
step number 2,
Gotcha.
they don't come to a resolution.
Okay.
This is where the director will then conduct an investigation. The director will also decide a course of action.
Okay. Okay. Now, that step sounds pretty serious, but you say you had a 4th step. What's the 4th step?
Well, if steps 1 through 3 don't work,
Right.
we go to number 4, which hopefully we won't ever have to get to.
Right.
So, if the director deems the situation too complex to handle herself, then she will take the issue to the board of directors.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, how does your staff know these conflict resolution steps? How do they know? Do you have them on paper? Do you have a seminar? How do you?
I have them on paper for them.
Okay.
When they get the script
Yes.
to a production or they become a part of the fashion show, I give them a paper and we all sit down and we go over these steps. And sometimes we also have people act the roles out as well.
That's cool.
So they can actually see
it in action.
Right.
Yep. And also that's probably like a little mini audition for them, and if they act it out. Well, awesome. Well, it sounds like you definitely have a handle on conflict resolution. Thank you for coming to the Real Talk Network to talk to us about your conflict resolution policies.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Hey, this is Eddie Johnson from the Real Talk Network with Disa Johnson from Disa J Productions. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.